Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Aaron Bouma here. As military specialist for Carleton County and owner and operator of BOUMAWOODWORKS, I'm going to show you one of my latest creations. This latest piece is the Bren MKII. The Bren gun, developed in the 1930s from the VZ-26, I believe it is, Czechoslovakian light machine gun. This was chambered in, this year, the Bren gun is chambered in .303 ammunition. It's the same round that the British Lee Enfield rifles use. All the type of the Lee Enfield, number one Mark II, number one Mark III, number one Mark IV, number one Mark V, all they all use the .303 round, including the Bren gun. The original Bren Mark I, developed in the 1930s. The Bren Mark II, developed of course, during the Second World War. And this is a Second World War weapon system. And this is an improved variant. So what you see here, this is the latest all wood, made mainly out of pine, or this is mainly pine and a bit of cedar. So this here, I might have even used some spruce as well too. This here I made out of this one. It's one main piece, and then I carved out. I look at pictures, right, and they're it's carved out piece by piece, and each one. So the main body, the magazine housing, and whatnot. This here, you see that's all layered strips that I've planed out, actually with the table saw you see here. And so the iron sights move, so those go up and down, and that goes down, so that will go down. It's the iron sights, and this actually here will come out. The barrel will come out as in like real life. You can see here I'm pulling the mag out. See here, you see the round. So this is a 20. This is your standard 20 round magazine that fits into the Bren. If these weapons, after the Second World War, actually were chambered in 7.62 times 51 standard NATO ammunition. NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which America created, which also belongs, Canada belongs in it, Great Britain. So we have France, West Germany, and now it's Germany, and so the Western Alliance, right? After the Second World War, the Western Sphere, Britain, France, West Germany, United States. So these the Allies, of course, even after the Second World War, this was used in a bunch of different wars. It was used in the Arab-Israeli War. It was used in all kinds of different conflicts throughout history, and but it's iconic for its use in the Second World War. There is another cheaper variant they could have made if they couldn't produce enough of these. But this was the main system that was produced for Canadian forces as well. The Canadian Corps, Canadian divisions in World War II used these as well. It's a two-man crew, so you have your main gunner, and then your supply gunner. So you have your supplier, supplies magazines, and then you have your main gunner. And you can see here, so you have the stock. This here you have where you can put the sling in through. This normally would be steel for the slings, and this here is actually just an upgraded stock. And you have here the coupling for the sling, and so here the iron sights that pop up. The weapon is designed to take out roughly anybody within range of about, so say 500 meters regular, maybe 1800 yards maximum. Okay, so 500 to 520 rounds a minute. So Now I will pull this down here. I'm going to pull this down here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, so what I'm going to do here, I just set that here for a few minutes, and dang it, I'm trying to put that in some place where it's going to hold. Hold on here. Alright, now the mag's going to come out. Mag, you can see here, this here, this is how this comes out. In real life, it's a bit different, but this, I made it so that this comes right out. There we go. And now it's disassembled, as in like real life. So here we go. So here is main barrel, disassembled, and this is see where it fits in. And so this, in real life, this is actually the barrel release. This fits up and that comes out. That's in real life, but this is just glued in. You have you have a top iron sight here, and then you have the one for the side when it's fully loaded. Here is your selector unit down here, and of course the trigger. I've got a bit more work to do on it. I've got a bit more work to do on it, just a bit more sanding and whatnot. And the bipods, of course, fold up. They fold up forward. It's seen here. So these fold up here, and so this is all built from scratch. And I'm gonna fit another handle down here. That's what is designed as a second handle. So one, you have the top one there, which is which you can pull down, or you can have it held up there, and you can hold it and then fire, or you can have that extra handle just for more stability when firing down range. So maximum effective around 500 yards. It's the handle here, so that's pine. So the scroll saw and my bandsaw, I gotta get a new blade for it. And so I'm busy at work in here, cutting out piece by piece. So this is just some of my work that I do. And you can see here, the cocking mechanism is right here. So that chamber's back, that chamber's the rounds. And then that's, so, and here's the magazine housing. So that fits in nicely. And this is the mag cover. So that fits closed. Normally that's glue, but that would fit closed. And so yep, I've got a bit more work to do on this side here, but she's nearly complete. Nearly, not 100%. I got some more work to do around the selector switch area and on this side, and so all right, talk to everybody soon.